Hey everyone, this is Alvaro Cortez. I'm also known as Lance Danger on my other YouTube channel where I do more of my art stuff and my 100 days challenges, and I'm going to be making more videos with reviews and whatnot, and just kind of have fun with that channel. And since I have this other channel that I really haven't used before, I kind of want to keep this kind of like my vlog kind of channel where every now and then I'll do a video like talking about anything interesting that's happened to me during the day or any hot topic that's been coming around. And it's really because I want to get better at making these videos, and one of the ways to get better is by actually doing videos. So I want to kind of lose the kind of nervousness, maybe shakiness of doing videos. Like I usually get a little nervous when I'm going to do videos, whether it be the hundreds videos or where I'm just like talking about either doing the spoken words of songs that I've written or making my Warlord videos that I'm still going to be uploading the series about how I made each chapter or each issue of the series so far. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of shaky cam. I'm doing this actually from my phone, so at least it captures light a little bit better, contrary if I would do it from my laptop. Like sometimes if I do it in this corner of the room, it doesn't capture the light very well. So at least with the phone, it doesn't look as dark and dingy, dungeon like. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I want to just kind of do these vlogs here on this channel where I talk about, like I mentioned before, either interesting stuff that's happened to me or just any topic that catches my attention that I would like to maybe comment about. And that's pretty much it for now. Hopefully, I'll be doing another video soon. It'll likely be about, as I mentioned in my other channel in the hundreds video, the last one I had done. There's a art exhibit in the school I'm going to, a student art exhibit, and actually two of my pieces was selected to be in that art exhibit, which is pretty cool. Like I already went to the exhibit, took pictures, but I'm thinking about going there and maybe recording a couple of snippets of videos showing off my works, and probably just like do like some kind of quick walk around the gallery so that I can show off the other magnificent, really great work that all the other students have there. It's really, truly an honor to have had two pieces of mine to be selected, especially a acrylic painting. It was one of my very first acrylic paintings I've done. I'm not very familiar with the medium. I'm not very familiar with most traditional medium. The traditional medium I'm more used to is like colored pencil, chalk, charcoal to an extent, and of course graphite with pencils and whatnot. So, and when I would paint, it would usually be watercolor or tempera, but that was like when I was younger. So I was not very comfortable with a brush, and oh, sorry about that. And the painting that I did that got selected to be in part of the student exhibit, I actually did it with a broken hand. I had a fracture on my hand, as I had mentioned on my other channel as well. So I practically did that painting, some of it with my left hand, which is not my strong hand, and a lot of it I'm finishing it with my right hand, just taking off the half cast that I had on going against medical advice, and I just didn't want my grades to be affected, so I would just take it off, and sometimes if the pain was too much I would just put it back on and somehow manage to paint as well. So I have to admit I'm kind of proud of that one. And the other piece that I have in the exhibit is actually a sculpture that I made. I believe it is the second sculpture I've ever made, and it was for that class. And it's the human head. It's supposed to be life size. This model would come in during class, so we could do so we could, do the sculpture from based on his appearance. And the technique I was using was one that the professor had recommended all the students to do, but many of my classmates kind of took it into their own hand, and from the beginning did it in their own style. And I kind of, since I really wasn't used to doing sculptures at all, it was my second sculpture ever, and my first sculpture ever was done in that class. So, and I have it somewhere around here. I'll probably show it off in the next video. But anyway, I did it just putting little pieces of clay all over the place and to kind of get the general form. And as a result, it was one of the better structured sculptures in terms of anatomy and the shape. And the interesting thing is that I didn't get to smooth it out like everyone else did, because after you put in piece by piece, clay by clay, little balls of clay, you eventually smooth it out so it can be nice and smooth and finished. But the professor and my classmates liked it so much the way it was, the professor actually recommended me to just leave it like that. So it kind of looks like a golem type creature, humanoid monster, which is kind of interesting actually. And that was selected to be in the student art exhibit as well. So I'm pretty happy about that. There's pictures of it in my Facebook account and my Facebook art page as well. I'll probably add links in the description box later on if anybody watches this video anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This semester is almost over. Hopefully I'm aiming at getting straight A's in my classes. So far, that's how it's gone. I want to really get that grade point average up. And not that I really need to, it's more of a nerd pride kind of thing. I've always been something of a nerd with pride. An OG nerd. I should probably edit that last sentence out. Anyway, I hope you all having a wonderful night, morning, evening, whenever you see this video. Catch you all next time, and hopefully it'll be something a little more interesting. Peace.